This is going to be our first harvest this year of yellow squash. So this is our squash row once again. And we might actually be harvesting a zucchini squash tonight too, but we'll take a look over there. But we're going to do our first squash harvest today. And we're going to go ahead and do the yellow squash first. So I'm going to go ahead and show you here. There's some really nice yellow squash in there. And they're the perfect size to cut. They're about 7 inches long or so. You don't want them to get too big or else they get really seedy and they don't really cut too well. They don't taste too good. So let's go ahead and cut our first ones here.
Wow.
There's our first one.
Wow. Put it in the basket.
And there's our next one. Those are really good. Don't want them to get too large. All right, now let's go check over here to see if we have any first harvest of a zucchini. Mexican zucchini here. Oh, it looks like we do. We have some good sized ones here. There's a nice one. Look at that.
Wow.
Let's go ahead and cut that one too.
Yeah, let's cut that one down.
Now you see these ones right here. Obviously these ones didn't make it. Those ones didn't get too fertile.
Nope.
But these ones came out real well. So let's go ahead and chop this one.
Yep. Let's chop that one.
And there's our first Mexican zucchini squash. Look at that. There you go. Now I like to use a knife, a nice sharp curved knife. You could just twist the zucchini and it'll snap off, but sometimes when you do it too hard or it's really stiff, you'll actually break part of the zucchini off, and I like it to look really nice, so I just use a knife and chop it. So let's go ahead and do this one too.
Yep.
All right. There's another one. Whoop, there's some bugs on there. There we go. Now they get a lot larger than this. But like I said, if these squash will grow and grow and grow and grow. And if you keep it on the plant, it will just continue to grow. So I think last year we grew when there was a couple pounds. It was humongous. But when we tried to cut it, it really wasn't that great to eat. So you want to get it right when it's about 6 or 7 inches long and it's pretty fat. So those are really good there. Now let's see if there's anything else. That one's coming along, but not ready yet. He just lost his flower.
There's a bug on it.
So that one will probably be ready in about 2 days. And we're gonna get rid of all this grass soon. And I think that's about it. Believe it or not, this was our first one. This I think is our biggest one. And we didn't get any zucchinis off of this yet. We got some off the other ones. So things don't always work out the way that you plan when you plant things. So, but those are the zucchini squash and the yellow squash. So pretty awesome. That's our first harvest already. This is the last day of May 2020. So this is the 31st of May, and we're getting our squash already. So this is really amazing. There's quite a few on this plant still, but they probably won't be ready until maybe like tomorrow or so.
What is spider on it?
Or the next day.
Spider.
But there's quite a few on there. Here, there's a bunch too. They're small, so they're gonna take a little bit of time. So there we go. We got four squash plants, 4 squashes tonight. We have the 2 Mexican zucchinis and the 2 yellow squash. So it's awesome.
Daddy, we got this one.
No, those ones are still growing. They're just still tiny. And thank you so much for watching us. We just wanted to go ahead and show you that first zucchini harvest there. So I will see you next time.